Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. What I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Prescott.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. The middle, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. 28-yard line. Prescott from the gun.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
And able to find Alan Lazard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Straight ahead is Hall.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Fields.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, Fields.
This is Smith with the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Good move at the 30. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets them 9. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
319,
Now a carry for Allen. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
The Jets at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Nice.
Back to throw. Fields.
Being chased out left.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
We're scoreless after 1.
Brings up second down at the 2-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. There's Prescott.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And again, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
And they're going to try to screen. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So a bold call that this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Ahmad Gardner got downhill quickly and stuck him behind the line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Prescott.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Now it's 2nd and 10. 1st carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 winning. Here we go. All right.
Fields now to throw.
Flushed out right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jets.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields. This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Out of the gun, Fields. That's downfield. He's got Taylor.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he returns this to the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. His throw incomplete.
That's a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Prescott to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First down. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Fires a slant, complete to Tolbert.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
George Pickens.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10.
Fields. And he'll find Hall. And out across midfield down to the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly, yeah. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
He's got daylight.
Breece Hall.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Prescott from the gun.
Tolbert hauls in the out route.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds, just past midfield.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here's Prescott.
That is incomplete.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Now Prescott.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking, must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
Man complete, it's Taylor. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
It's a loss of a yard.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the throw behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in the game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Braylon Allen, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Folk connects on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. No one wants to hit the panic button just yet. Points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw. Fields.
He'll buy some time right.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Allen. There goes a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Now it's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Easy. 321.
They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
That's another Jets first down.
Option play, here's Hall.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2nd and 9.
Here we go. 551. 12 go.
Here's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
319.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reynolds.
And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is up to 18 now. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Prescott now from the 50. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Prescott from the gun on third. Forced out to his left.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
And Prescott, his third interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hall want to give up the middle.
A beautiful span and room to run. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
11.
To throw is Fields.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Hey, Ken. 3:31.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Hall. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here we go. 3:19 right cut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and 4.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for another Jets. 1st and goal at the 1.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jets, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the calendar changed. October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop. heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Shame and shiny face, let you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down.